Good morning. We are standing here in our bedroom, me and Luke's bedroom, and it is freshly painted, but we need a few more items to make it really work for us. We don't have closets in this house, and so we're gonna do a little bit of antique shopping today. I had a sweet follower send me a very detailed email with a bunch of addresses for local thrift shops, antique shops. We're excited to check them out. So I think that's gonna be the plan for the day. I saw one of these on Marketplace I was gonna buy.
No. Oh,
It's sold.
Oh man.
I know, that'd be nice to get this one. Only $1,450.
Yeah, pretty good price, Mom, don't you think?
No. It's a little much, I think.
Yeah.
Why is there wood like that?
I usually pick these up, but they're a little bit pricey this time. That would look good in the kitchen.
It probably would. It's a tall cupboard. We must go find the toys. What?
Well, I was kind of hoping to find some like this because when we go to make it the extra window on in our kitchen, I want a bigger window. We need some more of these. They're, what are these called? Rosettes.
Sounded like he said when we make it.
Maketh. When we maketh another window.
And the thing that I want for my birthday is
That, of course you do.
I want to get a bicycle for Christmas. I want to get a bicycle for Christmas.
See, I love the look of this cupboard, but
I like
this doesn't stay shut, really. It stays shut just a touch.
maybe you could put a different lock on it.
Yeah, but
one.
probably.
That fits.
Really pretty, though. I like the color and the shape.
This is really pretty. $3, Mom. I can get this. Something that you might get inside.
Look at this. This is kind of funny.
Put it back. Hey,
You need to make one, Mom.
you can't touch that, okay?
You can make one.
Okay, put it back, bud.
You can make one, Mom.
I can make that?
Yeah.
I need to go to the next time. Does it say don't fit? Hold on, let me see. It says...
It's another stove. I like this. I like the shape of the other one better. How could you even fit like a whole cookie sheet in there?
$200 now. $200.
Cool looking, huh? I think I like that roper better.
$200?
It's a magic chef.
That's a magic set.
It does. I don't even know what you'd put in here. That cupboard.
It's kind of like the one...
Oh, I love this.
But where would you put it?
Oh.
Yeah, don't get in there.
So that's the exact shape I'm looking for, but the door doesn't stay shut well, and the bottom drawer has trouble. So I almost would rather pay a lot more for something that's already in really good condition. But this is the shape we're going for. You know, at the right price, this is always something I would grab. Because it's got some pretty details, and it's ironstone, it's Homer Laughlin. I always love Homer Laughlin. Ooh, that's only $5.
That's really cool, Dad.
So is it work? It's not plugged in.
Ooh, I have this same picture at home. I think I basically have the whole set. This plate is pretty, but it's a little bit much for the fact
chopper.
that one of our kids will probably throw it off the wall.
That is pretty.
It's really pretty. I would get that if I wasn't worried about it breaking. And that hutch, that would be good in the kitchen when I renovate it.
These are all fake.
And now I gotta see how much that little picture is
You're
inside.
eating the fake fruit.
Anything less than 20 and I'm buying it.
Yes, he is. You're eating the fake fruit.
50, yeah, I've definitely seen it cheaper than that. This is always the shape though.
I'm kidding.
And I own several of these and love them. Antique ironstone. I just know where to get them cheaper though. Loving all the cabinet options in here. Whenever we go to redo our kitchen, I'm gonna note that. Coming back to this place for sure. Ooh. That might be something to consider. And see, that one's pretty, but I like the shape at the top of the more straight ones. But that one is pretty. I bet it's really expensive. $4.85. That's not bad. If it closes okay. Doesn't shut the best. I don't want to have to fiddle with it all the time. It just doesn't want to shut right. I hate that. Are you gonna get it, buddy? Ruthie, will you hold Micah for a moment?
Sure.
So cool, guys. Look at this. What's this?
He's gonna dance. Look at him. See, that one's pretty.
Oh, I love
Would you want to learn that, Ruthie?
that.
Yeah. And I figured the cabin could be our schoolroom.
Ha, Ruth, this bed here, I found the exact same one at Goodwill for 20 bucks, and it's $2.45 here. Wow. See, this one's pretty, but I really like wood a lot better than painted.
Hey, Johanna, would you buy this?
Ooh, I'm always looking for linens, pillowcases, tablecloths. Ooh, it's like a nice linen tablecloth.
Archie bunkers.
That's pretty.
Look at it.
I love that bed.
But where would we put it? Everybody already has a bed.
I know, but sometimes I want to switch over to wood. It's just a thought.
Wow, Mom, look. This is
I have my eye out for some pretty quilts, but this isn't what I'm looking for. That one's kind of pretty. Wow. The kids would break that one. That's why I spend about $2 per plate. And they can be found when you know where to look. Wouldn't that be pretty with flowers? That's way too much for me. I just can't find 4 matching ones. If I could find 4 matching, I'd buy this. See, those are different. See, I'm trying to find 4 matching casters for an armoire.
matching what?
4 matching casters. These are some wheels that go on the bottom, and I can't find 4 matchers.
You need 8?
No, just 4 total. I'm just trying to find.
But these are.
I know, we're 4 matching though. Those all 4 match.
Oh.
See, that's the problem. That's why they're so cheap. If we had something that we needed knobs for, these are so pretty. They're glass, and it's $16, which is a little high, but not terrible. Do we have anything we need this for, Ruthie? Any dressers? Ooh, I know.
What?
Your guys' little bookshelf that Grandpa Bob made, we need to repaint it, and the bottom would look so much prettier with knobs like this.
Okay.
I'm getting them. This looks like my kind of coffee mug.
This thing you look like.
Kind of have been wanting a chandelier in the new house. I don't know why.
That's excellent. I want that in my room. Well, I want that.
1920.
Looks like-
You'd want that in your room, Hannah?
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
I don't want that in my room.
It'd be really, really, really dim. This is pretty. Gravy boat. Only $4. I think I might have to buy that. All right, well, we definitely got some really good treasures out on the antique shopping today. But there are a few more things I want to show you that in the last week we picked up on Buy Sell Trade and one antique shop. Actually, one item a follower found for me at a local antique shop, and she met me with it, which was so awesome. And then the other item I found on Facebook Buy Sell Trade. They are both armoires, and the biggest challenge is we don't know how we're gonna get them upstairs. So I've had a lot of people ask on my Instagram if they come apart, and I don't think so. So my brother-in-law is coming over tomorrow with a really large, I think like commercial dolly, and we're gonna try to get up the spiral staircase, but my husband is not sounding too positive about that endeavor. But let me at least show you what it looks like. All right, so here's the armoire I found on Buy Sell Trade. I actually paid quite a bit for this one. Well, for me, I paid $500, which that might not sound like a lot to you, but I've never paid much for antiques. But it's so nice, and it's gonna be hard for you to see because, well, It's in my husband's truck, and I like the feet, and it's really wide and really heavy. And this will just be so pretty in our bedroom because we have a lot of white. The floors are painted, the walls are painted white. The trim is now white. And so I wanted to add some color with wood and the rug and the pillows, and then also something I'm going to show you in this haul as well that I got from today. Might be a light fixture that I'm extremely excited about. Okay, and here's some of the drawers that went in that first one I showed you. We took them out so maybe it'll be a little less heavy. And then this one is the one that a follower found for me. It was $48. I'm in the market for some casters because they were off. Jack, get down. And then has a little hanging bar, door there, and several drawers. Actually in really good condition, especially for 50 bucks. And that's gonna go in one of the kids' rooms when we're brave enough to bring it upstairs. All right, so let me show you what else it is I actually picked up today. I have a whole video on what I look for farmhouse style decor at thrift shops. My tips and tricks, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's one of my very first videos, so sorry if the audio or whatever is bad, but I do have some good tips on there. One thing I always look for is linens. I look at tablecloths, pillowcases, tea towels, anything like that. I like embroidered, I like knitted and crocheted. So I picked up this pillowcase because it has a nice crochet border. Look really pretty, peeking out behind some like linen pillowcases or something. I also grabbed a few more of those. Usually if I can find these for a decent price, and if they are in good condition, not too many stains, I pick them up because I really like them on my bed or the kids' beds. Just a little extra detail makes them look so pretty. I also picked up this sort of linen looking tablecloth. These can be used for a lot of things. Obviously tables. You could also repurpose them as pillow covers. Anytime I see a linen fabric like this, I'll grab it as long as it's not too pricey. I picked up this because it was a really good price, and it's gonna look really nice in my new hutch in my dining room. Whenever we bought the house, we bought a hutch that was already in the dining room and has tons of space for ironstone. I have a lot of ironstone, but it's really big. So I thought, why not get a little bit more if it's for a good price. I usually don't like to pay more than a couple bucks for a lot of my ironstone because a lot of times, you know, I live in a house full of kids, it can get broken. I also grabbed this plate. It's Homer Laughlin. I love these kind of details around edges, and I thought this was really pretty. Now for the thing that I am the most excited about. Cannot believe I found this. As soon as I got it home, I ran upstairs into our bedroom and held it up, and it is everything I was envisioning for this room. Totally what I was looking for, and it's gonna look so pretty in this room. I can already see it with the armoire that we bought, with the painted floors and some nice linen bedding, and then a little bit of color in the rug. It's just gonna come together beautifully, and I cannot wait. And then I also picked up these glass knobs because we have a few different dressers that need knobs, and they were for a good price and they just are really pretty, so I picked those up. Right, well, thank you so much for coming antique shopping with me. Be on the lookout for a farmhouse bedroom reveal. We are working hard on that. That is the next big project, as well as revealing all of the paint colors, because the paint is getting close to done. We ended up hiring someone to come in and do it just because we didn't want to spend the next 10 years painting because that's what we did with our old house. And every trim, window, baseboard, everything needed to be painted in this house. And the walls, of course, the ceilings, it all needed to be patched and filled and prepped and primed and caulked. And this is not something we wanted to do this time around, and so it's actually gonna be done in just a couple more weeks. So we've had full-time painters working on it this whole time, and thankfully now we can just work with sort of a blank slate. We can do fun things like decorate, and then of course like renovate the kitchen and bathroom, but the painting part is gonna be done. And I'm gonna take you all along and show you all of it. Cannot wait to show you. And the first big reveal will be the bedroom, and then the mudroom actually has some fun stuff to see. So be on the lookout for that coming very soon. All right, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to follow along with our farmhouse restoration journey, as well as videos every week on food from scratch, natural living in a handmade home, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for stopping by our farmhouse.